Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new or a returning viewer, you're still a viewer of awesomeness. Come on, YouTube, catch up. Oh, I got such a big lag tonight. Well, I can see part of the chat, so I will say, hold up, there it goes. Now the chat disappears. Oh, up. I didn't turn my volume down. I turned my notifications off, but didn't turn my volume down. Aren't I terrible? Technology, gotta love it and gotta hate it, right? Okay, first, I see that my moderator Linda's here, and I know Mona should be on her way, and there she is. Let's give it up in the chat for my moderators. You guys are wonderful, or you ladies are wonderful, I should say. Woohoo! I couldn't do this without you. I love you guys to death. And I see a lot of VOAs in the chat. Hello, Roxanne and Lisa and Jeff B. and Deirdre and Miss Linda Seriani. And that's all I see so far. And hello, Joy B. And the paisanas, they got to say hello to each other. They're the only two I know that know Italian. Anyway, this is one of the paintings from last week. Oh, I got a spot right there, a little white dot. I don't know what it is. Anyway, this one's a keeper, okay? I wasn't happy with the fact that when I poured it wrong and I didn't get the cloud pour part up there, but it looks like, this looks like a tornado. They all look a little different, okay? They all look a little different. So this one's a keeper. I do have to paint the sides because I got some unpainted canvas right there, okay? But that's okay. I like the top. I really, really like the top. Now, I learned a lesson from this. When you do the cloud pour cup, just keep it in the middle. Don't wander around with it, because this will happen. All your cloud pour will go off to one side. Okay, so that's the lesson I learned from this one. And I actually learned a lesson from the other one too. My base coat was too much and too thick, and oops, let me turn it this way because you can still kind of see the puppy over here. Okay, let's see. I'm looking to see if anybody, okay. And hello, Miss Angie. Yeah, B Power. Joy B, Lisa B, and Jeff B. Isn't that so cool? Okay, anyway, this one cracked a lot, where the paint on top opened up and you can see the base coat. So this one's going to get poured over. I'm not sure if the puppy stayed in the corner, but I have a lesson about this to teach you. I looked at it as soon as I got ready to put the base coat on. I said, this is a little too thick. And then I didn't put, I put too much on, and this is what happens. The paint on top, if it's thinner, it cracks open as it's drying because the paint underneath is still wet. So this one is a pour over. So if you haven't read the pin message up at the top, there is a pin message about tomorrow morning. If you are able to make it, please come out and support Art Flow by Mo, which is my sis Mona. And she's going to have Al on there, Al Sanchez, who plays guitar and sings. And I'm going to be on there doing some pouring. And that's what I'm doing tonight, is doing a couple of more little mini Fiona flowers, because I'll be doing a whole bunch of them tomorrow, including some in the Philippines flag color. Okay, and hello, Lori. Poor Lori, I saw how much snow you got the other day. Oh, as soon as they put 13.1 inches with your town's name, I thought, Oh, poor Lori. Test, and more tests. Well, I'm so glad that you're back, Miss Lynn. And I will say a special hello if he's listening. Hi, Tony. Tony's her son. So I just thought I'd say hello to her son. Okay, I'm trying to find a place to put this at where I won't knock it over. Oh, tell me about it, Lori. Tell me about it. But it looked like you got the brunt of the snow. You got like 13.1 inches that day is what they said. Ugh. We didn't get much. We didn't get that much over here. Ah, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. I hope I made him smile again. Okay. I have got some little 8x8 canvases. I don't know where my mats are at, so I better tape this down because I don't know if it's going to go sliding. Oh my goodness, Anthony's getting hit with snow. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Tony is watching over Linda's shoulder, Linda Sirianni's shoulder. That's her son, who does a little bit of pouring. Oh, funsies, joy. Funsy, funsy, funsy. Okay, there is one piece of tape. Aw, that's so sweet, Linda. That's so sweet. And it was so nice to finally put a face with the name. Oh, poor Angie. Poor Angie. Yeah, that's the whole bad part when it's nice outside. You have to sit in your office and you can't enjoy it. Okay, here we go. And I'm doing white base coats tonight. And these are going to be small flowers. Let me just mix it up this way. Okay. And I got a cup here with the paint, with the base coat in it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the base coat right there. And then I do this. I tip it off into the container so I don't lose that much. And I see a booger. Linda, go get your shot glass. I see a booger. Oh, I see two of them. I think what it is I gotta get a new container. Well, maybe it's not a booger. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, that probably was a booger. Yeah, I see another one right there. Okay, let me give it a little bit more paint right here. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's going. Rolling. Keep that paint rolling. Come on, paint. Your paint's supposed to be thin enough that it really runs off fast. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if what I just did right there. Let me just drizzle a little paint to cover up where I just did that with my finger. Okay. Who's talking about stop picking my nose over the paint? Gee, thanks, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Let me see now if it's gonna stay put. Okay, yeah. I need to run that paint off just a little bit over here. Yeah, well, I didn't have any Kleenex handy, okay? Yeah, rawhide, yeah. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that painter rolling. Yeah, if y'all haven't learned by now, I love to sing little ditties when I'm painting. And believe it or not, if I ever have a video where I have all music and I'm not talking, passes me a box of tissues. Thanks, Linda. What that is I probably was muttering to myself and singing to myself. So it's like, people don't need to listen to all that in my video. Okay, here we go. Small cup. Well, same cup. Moose told me about a place that, I think it's the Paint Pour store. They've got smaller 2-piece Fiona cups. Okay, now this is some greenish blue. Okay, now I'm going to try to keep the colors at a minimum because tomorrow I've got to do red, white, and blue with a touch of yellow in the middle. That's what the Philippine flag colors are. So that's what I'm practicing tonight, is how to get just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to put just a very small touch of white right in the middle of that. Okay, I mean barely. I'm going to stop just as it goes over. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to put some yellow on there. And this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but in a different color combination. And because I will be giving one of them away. And it's okay if you are not from the Philippines to try to get that flower. So you can enter too. And because somebody from the Philippines might win it, I decided to go ahead and do free shipping to anywhere on it. Okay, now a little bit of white. Stop just as it goes over. Okay, but you notice I'm doing bigger layers of the colors. Okay, the first color was Amsterdam greenish blue, and the second color was Azo Yellow Deep by Amsterdam, and this is Amsterdam Turquoise Green. Okay. And I want this to be a little bit bigger than the white. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I love that movie, Linda. Bridges of Madison County. Yes, I loved it. I pretended I was Meryl Streep because I was, I loved both of them in that movie. Okay, I think the gold I'm going to use is is a lighter gold than what I normally use. This is the iridescent bright gold, and I just put my bottle of paint right in front of the chat. Okay, so this is Golden Fluids Iridescent Bright Gold. Now this is, believe it or not, this is mixed with the glue and water pouring medium. And Golden Fluids, I do 1 part paint to 14 parts pouring medium. So you have to break that down a little bit. I don't know how to explain it really. Okay. Oh yeah, you are the senior partner in Linda and Linda. That's right. Okay, now I do want to turn it. I do want to turn it. So where's my, first I got to find my big milkshake straw, which is back here. I hate that I got it stuck way back here under the wires. Okay, and it looks like it's trying to go up. There we go. Well, now I got my pedals all wonky. Oh well. Okay. Turn it. Now I'm also going to pull out these petals. And I don't have any classes scheduled, but I'm open to whenever people have time for classes, okay? So shoot me an email. I am more than willing to do the free classes for anybody. You don't have to win the kit, okay? So just let me know if you feel like a class, and I can schedule one. And I can do up to 5 students. It's a private class. It's just me and the 5 students in there. And it does get recorded, but only... Is that the wonky donkey? Well, hello, Miss Roxanne Sales. Shoot me a message, Roxanne, when you come through town. Your stuff is ready, and you don't owe me anything for it. You just need to come pick it up. So, okay. Now this is the wonky flower. So, let me see. I'm just going to put gold on the last of this right here, and then call the layers done because it's getting close to the edge. Okay. Oh, you've been sick. I'm so sorry. I hope Teddy didn't get it. By the way, tell Teddy I said hello. Tell Teddy I said... It's a joke between me and her grandson. That's how when he was little he used to say hi to the dogs. He used to do the, you know, just like the doggies. Okay, there we go. Got that off. Okay, now I'm going to do this. You know I'm going to do that every time I see you, Roxanne. And then you're going to have to re-show the tape to Teddy so you can see the show Teddy I said hello, and tell Kurt I said hello. He gave it to you. Don't forget 1 point. Looks like I did all of them, I think. Yeah, looks like I did all of them. I just want to get some of this white out of the middle. So basically, you touch down with your finger, and then you wipe your fingers off. I missed a petal. Which one did I miss? Oh, I missed that one. Okay, I see. That one, I didn't do that one out. Thank you, got it. I'm glad I got all these eyes helping me. Okay, now let me get my napkin up. Before I put my napkin down, let me tighten my cake break. It's under here somewhere. I never have it in the same spot. There we go. I did not realize I didn't do one. Okay, now I'm going to spray my napkin, and I'm using the Bounties tonight for the simple fact that this is a pretty small canvas, so I don't need the big 13 by 13s. This 11 by 11 will work fine. Okay. And I hope I put enough. Well, I can see the blue coming out now. Okay, see how the blue's coming out? Yep, blue is coming out. Okay, let me pick up the corners. Pick up the corner. Okay. Oh, I know. I told Linda T I was going to try this. Instead of pulling them in like that, I'm just going to do this. Gather them up and see how that works. Well, looks okay. Looks okay doing it that way. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to need some more base coat right there. Well, hello, Rosemary. And I think so. Hello, Julia. Yes. No, it's not that hard to paint and read the chat. Where do you get that idea? It's hard to read and paint the chat. Well, hello, William Brody. Nice to see you, honey. Okay. Now let me put a little bit of this cup is okay. I didn't take the cake break off yet. Wait a minute, where is it? Come on. There we go. Oops, got it way off center. Okay. Now I'm putting back some paint that the napkin picked up. Okay. Do this right here, and do this right here. Okay, I think I got enough on there. Yeah, although I got to work on getting it. Oh shoot. Never wipe your face or itch your face with the back of your glove when that part of your glove's got paint on it. I just got paint on my lips. Well, I'm not video chatting with anybody tonight because I probably will have paint on my face. Okay, now I want to move this corner off a little bit if I can get it unstuck. I got some really good paint down there, tape down there. There we go. See, I'm moving it over here to give it some baby spins to try to get that paint to move that way without it getting too wonky. It's starting to go. It's starting to go. Come on, paint. Come on, paint. Any day now. It's almost gotten there. Let me move it off just a little bit more. Baby spins. I do not want it to fly off. The canvas, that is. The paint I do, but not the canvas. I'm just babying it to get that petal to open up that way a little bit. Okay, it's going to be stubborn. It's going to be stubborn, so let me see about doing this. See, this is why they're not easy to do on a small canvas. Okay, let me see about getting this back over here. Well, that's about as good as it's going to get, because if I keep moving it around, it's going to get even wonkier. Let's see if I can get that to go that way just a little bit. But then I have to walk it back the other way. Okay, now walk it back the other way. Come on. Come on. Oh, that flower just turned out into all kinds of wonkiness. Oh, okay. True, Linda. Let me see. Wait a minute. Yeah. It got really wonky, but hey, you know, that's going to happen. Because it's a small canvas, it's not easy, so I might as well just try to get it to pour over all the edges. Well, it's getting up to the edge. Come on, paint. Any day now. Well, That's about as good as this one's going to get. I hate to say it. I love the effects in here. My petals are all wonky. Well, it started out wonky. It was off center, so then I tried to center it. Then I had that one petal that I missed doing the skewering on, so I skewered it last, and but it still looks like a flower to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me see if I can. Yeah, there's still a little bit of paint movement. So let me see if I can get that to come over just a little bit. They almost look like dried, wilted petals. You know, that kind of dried up a little bit. So this one is a keeper. I like it. Okay. Let me see about getting some paint over here to get this down. There we go. There we go. That's what the problem was right there. I didn't have enough paint right there on the edge. So sometimes you can roll your finger up with the paint from the bottom and have it meet the paint at the top, and then it helps pull it over. And I see a little bare spot over on this side. Okay, there we go. See? There we go. There we go. Cover it up. Oh, almost covered up all my boo-boos. I need some plain white right there. There we go. Now, about as plain as it's going to get. So, this one is a keeper. This one I like. I'm going to be doing a lot of these tomorrow, and there's going to be at least 6 of them that are going to be nothing but red, white, and blue with a spotty yellow in the middle, because that is the Filipino flag's colors. Red light, green light. Hi, Larry. Keep your eyes on the road. And hello, Susan. Yeah, Susan and I are in the same time zone, so yeah, it's about dinner time for her. Okay, come on, napkins. I couldn't get them off the roll. Okay. And I think I've said hello to everybody that's come in. Okay, let me get rid of the majority of the paint. I'm not going to get rid of all of it, but I'll get rid of the majority of it. I don't want the green to mix with, well, there is kind of going to be green in the other one. Okay. Now I got to wipe my gloves again. Thank you so much, Susan. Okay. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Okay, I think that paint will be good enough to keep it centered. So, let me get my container out. Oh, let me see what's going on real quick with this text. Oh, I wasn't sure. I had sent out a message to some friends earlier, and that was an answer from one of them. I wasn't sure what it was at first. Okay. Okay. Now, let me see if I have a place to put this at where I can just pour my paint off the side, off the corner, tilt real quickly so so it goes to the other part. There we go. And of course, I don't have enough paint right there. Now I can feel it getting on my arm. It's not up to my armpits yet. I haven't painted my armpits yet, Linda, but I might. I might before the night's over. I don't know, with these little canvases, it's kind of hard to get the paint that far up my arm. And because I have 36 of these little guys sitting in storage, I thought, well, let me do some more of these. And this is the flower I will be doing. Hey, old Fatima, hello. And hello, Mr. Oh, okay. I thought there was another William. So there we go. There we go. Oops. Need the paint to go down the sides, not just sit there. Okay, I think I got all that covered. No boogers, Linda. Sorry, you can't take a shot. Okay, and for those of you that just got here, read the pinned comment at the top. Tomorrow morning, if you're not busy, it's 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. I know this is going to be hard for some of you on the West Coast, but it's 6 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to be going live over on Art Glow by Mo's channel. She's going to have all these guests, and Mr. Al Sanchez is going to come over and play music and sing, and he's a really, really good singer. Need to go check out his channel. I love his singing. He always does my favorite song, which makes me cry. Oh, hello, Vic. Nice to see you. But anyway, it's all happening tomorrow morning over on Art Flow by Mo's channel at 9 a.m. Eastern, which is 8 a.m. Central and 7 a.m. Mountain and 6 a.m. Pacific. Okay. Oh, I didn't put caps back on these bottles in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, honey. See, but we're doing this because she's got a lot of viewers in the Philippines, so we're doing this in their time zone. So that's why it's so early. So I apologize for those of you who can't get up that early, but you can always watch the replay. I'm going to be pouring a lot of these. Mona's going to be doing some artwork, and then Mr. Al's going to be singing, and we'll have all kinds of artists there. Okay. Okay, here's a cup. Let me see. Make sure I have no bubbles. Nope, no bubbles. Now all I gotta do is make sure I get it in the middle. Okay. Yep. Yep, it can go this way just a little bit more. Yep, that looks like it's in the middle. Close enough, right, everybody? Aren't I terrible? Okay, now, oops, there's a cap that doesn't belong on the table. I was going to use up some of these colors over here. So these are the color shift ones. Was that an accident? What? Was that an accident, Larry? I'm sorry. Only the moderators know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, okay. You're going to have to give me a minute, Linda. First, I got to take my gloves off, okay? I know where to do it at, but I have to do it on my computer. Not, I can't do it on my phone. Okay, let me put my water over there. Okay, let me come over here. Okay, thank you. If anybody can text her, yeah, accidentally, I think. So let me go over to YouTube. And let me go over to this and go down to settings. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I can do it from here. If I lose the chat, I'll be back. Settings, okay. Privacy, I think. Blocked contacts, there we go. Nope, I don't see her in there. Okay, so she must be, whoops. She must be in the channel settings themselves. Now how do I find that on here? Oh, crap, Ola. Okay. Yeah, and I saw it. That's why I saw somebody type, is that a mistake, or Larry Y, and that's okay. That's okay. Hang on a second. Privacy. I wonder if that's it. Nope. I can't remember where to go find it at. YouTube Studio. Oh, it's under settings in YouTube Studio. Okay. We know. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Larry. It happens a lot. If you're listening, Linda, I'm Linda Sariani, Miss Sophia Loren. I'm getting to where I can unblock you here in a minute. Okay. Community. This is a long, unfortunately, this is a long list. I got to find a place to put my soda down so I don't spill it. This is a long list I got to go through because I have a habit of blocking people, these spammers and stuff. So I got a whole bunch of spammers blocked in here. It's all really super tiny. There she is, there she is, there she is. Ha! Found her! Found her! Okay, that should be okay now. Okay, there. Now you're unblocked now, Linda. We see you. So be careful what you might type. I unblocked you, honey. So, yeah, you go for it. Go for it. Okay, now I got to put on a new pair of gloves because I took off my old ones because I didn't want to get. Oh, let me get my OBS back up. Larry, we've all done it. Look, when I first started moderating over on a really big channel. And back then, when I first started moderating, 20,000 was a pretty big channel. But they could have upwards of 100 people in their chat. I don't know if anybody knows who this channel is, but Sharon Lindley, Vivid Days Art. I accidentally blocked her. Or timed her out. Not blocked her, timed her out for 5 minutes. Oh, let me tell you, it was so scary. It was so scary. Okay, this is the color shift purple. Let me get back to painting. And that's the end of that one. See, that's what I was trying to do tonight, was to use these up. so I can clean these bottles. Yeah, timeout is better than hide. But there's no way you can undo the timeout. So you just got to wait it out. Okay, little bit of white. Looks like this is just going to be one layer at a time. Somebody do a show on that comment, whatever she put. I knew it had to be something funny, Linda. Oh, Tazlima. Hello, hello, hello. I have got to get back over and see some of your videos, honey. In the corner, kids. Very funny, Vic. Tazlima just started doing Fiona flowers. And I want to commend her for what she's done so far. She's doing so much better right now than I did when I first started. But then I also was working a lot. Okay. There we go. This one's not quite empty. You came on a perfect night. I'm doing Fiona flowers, but I'm doing mini ones. Okay, a little bit of white. That second color was the Folk Art color Shift Blue. Okay, now let me put some of the Aqua Flash on there. So, whenever y'all get a chance, go over and check out some of her videos. Check out her channel, subscribe, watch some of her videos. You'll see, when you see her Fiona flowers, you'll see that they're much better than my first ones. Took me 9 months to perfect these Tazlima, so don't worry, honey. You will get going good. I am the only one in the United States that can do these exactly like Fiona, because Fiona worked with me to get the pouring medium in the right products here. Okay, okay. Now I'm going to do, last but not least, Linda's favorite color out of these folk arts is the color shift green. Color shift green, which we call baby puke shimmer, or pea green shimmer, whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, there we go. Now I got one more color I'm going to put down. Only sometimes. Come on, admit it, Larry. You block Linda T every chance you get. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. They're such good friends that we know they don't block each other. Okay, and I'm going to put the Montmartre gold on this because it's a darker gold. And this is going to be it in the way of paint on here. So we're going to see how this works with all these colors. Okay, there we go. I'm not turning the cup, but I am pulling out. Lori. Yes, it is, honey. Yes, it is. I kept it because I knew that you had family problems with somebody being in the hospital and then coming home. Okay. Yes, it's still available. I can't remember how you sent it before. I think I sent you what it is. So, just whenever you can send it, it's yours, honey. I was hanging on to it for you. Only reason I do this, Tazlina, is because I don't want to stick my head under there when I blow in the middle of the cup. Okay. There we go. wipe my fingers off. Okay. Okay, now, before I do the napkin, I gotta do, and I'm gonna make sure I do all 6 petals. I missed one last time, but I'm sure my extra set of eyes in the chat will tell me if I miss another one. Just ran into my gong. Okay. There we go. Now I'm doing the inside petals to get this paint to go towards the middle a little bit. Did I do all of them? Yeah. Now I'm going to do the famous Fiona finger dip. Yeah. Okay, I will look at how I sent it to you before. I think I sent it on Messenger, but I'll send you the total again. I will look for it, Lori. It will be later this evening. Okay, and trying to remember who else. Oh, Roxanne, I couldn't send yours out today, because unfortunately, when you got to get non-emergency medical rides to doctor's appointments, which are just normal doctor's appointments, but 2 appointments can take all frickin' day because the driver doesn't come right back. So I was stuck at the hospital for a better part of the day yesterday. I slept 12 hours last night because of that. And then I've been spending all day getting stuff done around here. So I still haven't weighed up Bonnie's prize yet. Roxanne's is paid. I haven't sent hers out yet. And I will get, oh, I forgot my cake break. I don't want this turning. Okay, where are you, cake break? Come on. There we go. It's not easy to turn one-handed. Okay. Here's my standard little 11 by 11 inch Bounty napkin, which is the best American-made napkin, although none of the napkins in America are big enough for this, unless you order those linen napkins, which the link is down below my video, because they got them up to 17 by 17 inches. Okay, pat it like a little baby, real soft and gentle. There we go. Okay, now the magic. You never hold your corners too high. You don't want it to go too far past that, okay? I'm going to try the other method now, because I'm so used to doing it this way, of opening up the sides and bringing it up. I'm just so used to that. Come on, open up. Say ah. This is not the dentist's office, but say ah. Okay. Slowly, slowly. There we go. Ooh, she turned out pretty. She turned out really, really pretty. Let's see. Oh, tell me about it, Jeff. Tell me about it. You know. And then the guy picks me up a half hour early because he's got to go pick up another lady at a hospital and take her, at a different hospital, and take her 30 minutes away. It's like, what do y'all, you know. And then I text when I'm done with my appointments. I text ready to the program. And then it comes back with a message, okay, we've alerted your driver, he'll be there in 60 minutes. It's like, oh, God. You know, what is going on with these people? Okay, just replacing the base coat that the napkin took off. Let me put a little bit right here. And a little bit right here. There we go. Okay. Now I need a spatula for this one. There we go. There we go. See, there's not a whole lot of room to put base coat on these little canvases. That's another hard thing. But you still want to replace that base coat on that little bit of the corner, because you don't want what's called a line of demarcation, where you see very thin paint where the napkin picked it up, and then the rest of the paint. And when it dries, it does not look good. So you just want to replace the base coat that the napkin picks. But I mean, there's no other way. The napkin's always going to pick that up. So nothing you can do about that. Okay. I'm just making sure I got paint on my... Okay. Now, I'm going to do centrifugal force. If I can unstick it. And there's no tape on this one. That's the funny part. I'm going to do centrifugal force by moving this over here and giving it baby spins to try to even it out. It's going a little bit. It's going a little bit. Let's come this way a little bit closer. Baby spins, because you don't want the canvas to fly. Okay, those two corners look good. Now let me see what I can do about these corners over here. Seeing if you just hang off the edge, and I'm explaining this because I don't know if Taslima knows this or not, but the part where you want the paint to go, if it's hanging off the edge, it will gravitate that way slowly. It'll make it look a little wonky, like this is doing. So now let me walk it back a little bit. Walk it back a little bit. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to have 3 good petals and 3 wonky petals. Okay, wipe off my hands first so I can do my torch. I think I saw a sign. Let me check and I'll text you. Okay? And if you make a reservation, can you do me a favor? Make it for 3 and pick me up. Roxanne, pretty please. I haven't been in ages, but I don't want to go by myself. It just looks funny when you go to that thing by yourself. I mean, they should have them. I think I saw a sign in front of the post office the other day. I think. Yo, you did know it? Okay, I didn't know if you knew that or not. Ah, thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Okay, now let me stand up so I can get my hand under this and wipe my bottom, because after you put the paint on and you spin it out and you burp it with the torch to get rid of all the bubbles, that's just like burping a baby, then you want to wipe its bottom. If you don't wipe the bottom edges, the paint will keep dripping off the bottom and it'll just drag your design with it, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so there's this. Come on, this thing is driving me up a wall. I'm trying to get it to sit still so I can scrape off a little bit of this paint before I put it back. I think it turned out good. Yes, it's got some wonky petals. But that's okay. That is okay by me, because what do I always say? Let me see if somebody can type it in the chat. What do I always say when I get wonkiness in my flowers? Let me see who knows. Let me see if anybody knows, or if anybody can remember. Thank you. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Joy B. Okay. Exactly. Flowers aren't perfect in nature, so they're not going to be perfect on my canvas. Thank you, Taslima. I've been doing Fiona flowers for a long time, and I've been perfecting them and I actually teach a class. It's a free class. See, Fatima knew too. Look at that. And so did Pam. Oh, hi, Pam. I didn't see you here. Yep. See, nature isn't perfect, so neither are my flowers. I'm not a perfect person either. I got paint everywhere. Oh, these are going to have to go in the sink. So, let me see. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, which is 8 a.m. Central, 7 a.m. Mountain, or 6 a.m. Pacific. Larry, Angie. No, I didn't yet, Joy B. I haven't posted them from the first class. I know. I'll try to do that this week. I really will try. I am so bad about getting on my phone or my computer and doing all that DAX stuff on YouTube. I just like creating. I just like creating art. I don't like the technical side of this. So anyway, tomorrow morning over at Art Flow by Mo's. It's the link's pinned up at the top of the chat. I hope some of you can make it. If not, come in there later in the day and watch the replay. And let me see. So that's tomorrow morning on Art Flow by Mo. And then this Saturday will be the Moose and Crazy show. Moose Crazy Flowing Canvas will be at 7 p.m. Eastern. No, 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 3 p.m. Pacific, and I will be oh, okay, that's cool, Taslima. Yes, Mo and I will be doing art, and there'll be music, and there might be other artists. I don't know yet. Okay, so Saturday, Moose Crazy Flowing Canvas at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on her channel, and then I'm the crazy part of the show. I come on right after her at 4 p.m. Pacific or 7 p.m. Eastern, and I do a giveaway every Saturday. And good night, Taslima. So anyway, and then I know Sunday, Images by Gretchen will be doing her live on YouTube, and I don't know if Nathan's got a premiere or anything. And let me see. And then I'll be back Tuesday. How's that? That's the only ones I can think of. Okay, night, Vic. Okay. Good night, Lori. So, anyway, I think I got the whole lineup done for the week. I will see everybody who can make it tomorrow morning. And if not, I will see you at my lives at Moose's or mine Saturday, okay? So, all I can say is, if he's ready, I know he's ready. I know he's sitting right there. He's got his little nose pressed right up against Mona's iPad. I can see it now. So, all I can say is, bye for now. Love you, Bentley. Wink, wink.